Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to XRP once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, we got a CoinsKid quiz. So I'll zoom in on the XRP chart in a moment. I want to show you something between Bitcoin and XRP that I'm looking at as a potential scenario on the XRP chart today. But you know, so far so good. XRP is doing well. We have had multiple closes above that level of resistance. Got stopped out on a little long yesterday. It was around about 0.5% loss. So that, you know, you take the rough with the smooth. It is what it is. It's really unfortunate. But at the minute we're sort of consolidating the range. We're sort of getting really tight, aren't we, for XRP? We're still making a series of high highs and high lows, and we have printed that golden cross on the daily 20 and 55 EMA right there, which is a key signal. If you're expecting any kind of upside, that is a key signal you want to see. Okay, so it's a lovely little signal. If we fall back to it, amazing. I'll put some bids in down there on the 20 daily EMA. I did show you that level yesterday. It is what it is, but it's just, in my opinion, another opportunity to ride the upside here for XRP. But again, always having validation points of bullish impulses, and right now your stop loss for me is that low that we put in on Thursday last week. Okay, this is why I did jump into a long at that point. It was a really minimal risk trade right there, around about 1%, wasn't it? And right now it's just been really fruitful. So I'm getting lots of messages, people making lots of money, and it's great. Emails and such. If you do want to get in contact with me ever, you can DM me on Twitter, but you know, it's really difficult for me to see all the messages because so many messages in there. I do have an email contact which is on coinskid.com if you ever want to get in touch with me. And equally, you know, just head over to Telegram as well and join the Discord and communicate with me. So again, you know, I wish everyone the utmost luck, but I'm looking at this potential scenario right now for Bitcoin, and this is a tweet that I made way back in January of this year. You know, respecting the data again, not emotion. I did say in this particular tweet way back in January, BTC could make its way to the 786 50k by November of this year. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now, way back in January of this year. So again, data, not emotion. One thing that was projected in this particular scenario is the fact that what we did here for Bitcoin anyway is close above the 20-week EMA and the 10 EMA, and you know, respecting the charts and the data of previous times when we've done that, then you know, you could say, okay, well that's your bottom from which you've come from, you're closing above the 20 and the 10, you know, and you're projecting to the upside. Okay, so we've done really well on Bitcoin, you know, and it's so far so good. It's absolutely bolted, and it's currently sitting around about here. It's just tapped and broke above the 0.5 fib. So obviously it's got a lot of work to do. You've got the 0.618 at 39104, you've got the 702 at 44308, but there's a bit of a crossroads here on the 786 at 50k. Okay, and the reason is because what we've got is support that we've melted through that back some resistance. So it looked as though we're geared up to come back up to this this red trend line. Now, why the 786? Well, in 2019, off the bear market bottom right there for Bitcoin in 2018 when it bottomed, and when it started to come back up, it retraced back into the 786. Okay, so that's why I was looking at that as a potential scenario, that if Bitcoin was to get to the 786 with retracement, which is exactly what it did in 2019, then that's a sweet spot, you know, the 786. So, you know, with this trend line accompanying it, it could be about to get there. There's no guarantees. We have come up, we've bolted, haven't we? But we want to see the continuation for Bitcoin. So I know this is an XRP video, but I'm just going to show you why this is confluence to the fact that it could be a clue right now in the charts that Bitcoin is about to get to 50k and the 786 by the end of November, potentially in that sort of time frame, and XRP is about to follow suit to its red trend line to the 131 right there. So there's a little bit of confluence that both of them, there's a correlation between the two right now, and the projected target for Bitcoin, which means that the projected target for XRP off that time analysis that I did a few months ago, that XRP could be at 131 by the end of November, is actually sort of ringing true at the moment. So obviously the invalidation is Bitcoin rolling and losing a 20-week EMA from this point, and obviously XRP rolling as well. But so far so good. We've got to respect XRP. It is closing above that daily level resistance consistently. Okay, so let's dive into the charts right now and show you what I'm talking about. So taking a look at these two charts, then we've got Bitcoin on top and XRP on the bottom. I'm going to go through this with you. I've gone over this in the Bitcoin video. I do apologize to those of you that do watch both videos, but I'm just going to show you the correlation at the moment and a potential setup, you know, that's kind of revealing itself at the moment. And the invalidation of such is obviously, you know, the Bitcoin chart losing the 20-week EMA and the XRP chart losing this green ascending level support right now. It invalidate this scenario that I'm looking at on both of these charts. So the DXY is boss. Okay, get it into your charts, because I think the DXY is the most important chart personally. This is why I've been showing it for so long in the Bitcoin videos and the XRP videos, as any confluence to upside and downside, okay, is the DXY. And this is why, you know, I think that the DXY is the most important chart for us going forward, because it's the reason why we've made all this money this year, because of what the DXY has been telling us, the story it's been telling, and I've been relaying to you. Okay, it's just data, not emotion. So please check out the Bitcoin video where I do talk more in detail about the DXY. okay, and why we've been able to nail this market. So aside from that, let's take a look at these two charts, Bitcoin on top and XRP on the bottom. So what I think we might have is some kind of correlation that's kicking in here. So if indeed, I'm right from this tweet way back there in January, and right now Bitcoin is heading towards, the 786, 50k right there, which is a potential scenario of the next few months here. If it does start to go vertical and gets to that level there, then in theory we should see XRP break towards that red line. So if at this point we do get, some kind of micro correction coming here back down to this neckline, this is what will bring XRP back down to this level here, and at that point this is your parabolic, this is your major move for Bitcoin, taking out this resistance and this high. So this is a major parabolic move here for Bitcoin, which would see XRP eventually break out of this huge compression pattern from left to right. It's getting compressed as a last drawdown, amazing opportunity. At this point the correlation is kicking in. Do you understand? So again, data not emotion, it's a possibility, and obviously going forward I'll show the invalidation of such, but it looks as though it's potentially on the cusp of playing out. So if we do start to see Bitcoin melt up over the next few weeks leading towards the end of the year right here to the 786 fib retracement, which is a retracement it got to way back in 2019 just there, then we've nailed it. Okay, we're looking at this potential scenario for Bitcoin and XRP, and obviously invalidation from this point right now is rolling and losing the 20, rolling and losing this green line. Exit crypto, exit Bitcoin, exit XRP. Really simple, and I relay that message to you if it happens. But at the moment we've hit a lovely little sweet spot in both of these charts where they're starting to show some kind of correlation for a big move. Now, is it a case that I'm completely wrong on the ABCDE wave correction and we're about to break to the upside? So again, the clue will be in the Bitcoin chart. So if Bitcoin right now comes up, and again, no guarantees, but if it does come up and it starts to take out the 786 and it starts to take out the 1 fib, and XRP is doing something like this, then I would expect that this is your true break. Okay, you won't see that pullback. So I'll relay to you as I'm going to see it. If Bitcoin's about to break absolutely parabolically here, then this could be the fact that this has been a 1, an ABC 2, and right now this is your third wave. This is possible. Okay, so, and you break it on the third point of resistance. Okay, but what I'm looking at, because of the wave counts within inside of this and the compression, I've been looking at this for a very long time, I'm steering a little bit more towards the fact that that might be an A, that might be a B, this has been a C, this is a D, heading towards that red line, then you're going to have a D pullback, and then you break out. So we might be about to get rejected at the 786, 50k for Bitcoin, coming for some kind of macro ABC, back down to that neckline, absolutely possible in a 20-week EMA. Everyone gets super bearish, thinking you're entering the bear. You come back on this green trend line, and then that is your break. That's your parabola right there of this bull market for Bitcoin and XRP. Okay, it's possible, and obviously if it happens, amazing. We've nailed it. We'll ride the waves together. But right now, what I'm looking for XRP and Bitcoin is potential continuation here, and then a continuation from here to this red line, and then that will nail that time analysis that I had towards the end of November right there. We should see, in theory, XRP get into 131 by that timeline, which would be an amazing thing for us all, basically. So I hope you understand that update. Nothing I say is financial advice. Now, why am I looking at 786 on this fib retracement as a possibility? So again, if Bitcoin is doing this, and right now, XRP is a bit laggard, isn't it? It's a bit sort of slow, it's taking its time. But if Bitcoin does do this, kick back and relax and know that XRP is about to get to that red line. And I've shown you this many times. So why am I looking at 786 as this retracement? Because from this bottom here, this is exactly where Bitcoin smashed its head before a macro correction. Okay, so if it's about to repeat that, then what we could be looking at here is a monumental move into the red line before macro correction, a monumental move into the red line 786 before macro correction, potentially bound to the neckline before the continuation, down to this green line before continuation, and then the correlation towards the end of this cycle is right on cue, isn't it? So I hope you understand that update. Remember, I showed you support every day and the analysis of invalidation and validation, but right now XRP could be about to move to the upside, and a big move over the next few months here, and then we've nailed it. I wish everyone the most luck. Thank you for your support. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.